2 days relax, isn't it? So, right. Today, even let us have something exciting session today. What is that? How to make your sentences flawless. Okay, because yesterday I did promise you guys that. So today I'll be completely concentrating on what grammatical components that you need to work on to make your language fluent here. Fluent in the sense, so you have many ideas. Yesterday I was really amazed that I could see everyone have like very good ideating this one skill, but only the thing is when expressing it was a problem, right? So therefore we need to basically work on the quality of improving the language skill, how you can express the things without any kind of obstacles. So that is what today I'm going to speak about. Okay, I'm going to present the screen here. Just one second. Yes, can you guys see the screen? Just a second, guys. I'll be logging through different device also so that I can answer your different queries simultaneously. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Yeah. So basically, what do we have here? So we basically take up the this one. What is that? So grammar skills. Okay. Now you'll all be under the impression that so yes, this one. What is that? We can just have a basic grammar. With basic grammar, we can basically what is that? Get our sentences fluent. Right. Let me first narrate what is the difference between basic grammar and the so-called advanced grammar skills. So that means what? I need you people to work on basic grammar as well as if someone feels that we are strong at basic grammar, but then still why we are not able to get this great scores is because you people are not good at, or you may not be that very fluent at advanced grammar skills. Now you may understand or you may feel what is this advanced grammar skill and what is this basic grammar. Basic grammar means what? Here you will be just understanding or knowing what is there in English language. That means, so in English language, like all the types of parts of speech and tenses, so coming to your tenses and some of the basic ideas you will be knowing. Okay. So that means what? The content of the English language is studied under what? So basic grammar skills. Okay. What is this? So the content of the English language is studied under basic grammar. That is the reason we say that just knowing basic grammar is not enough to attain fluency on writing as well as on speaking. Okay. Even understanding also, because when you people hear to someone speaking or when you read the sentences, they are not simple sentences. They're basically compound and complex sentences. If they are compound and complex sentences, so then the ideas also, there will be many ideas in that one particular sentence. That means these many ideas will be incorporated using some joining words and everything. So that means what? Just by basic grammar will not be understanding or will not be able to even construct compound and complex sentences. But in speaking, So particularly, you need to be speaking compound and complex sentences. That means you need to connect more than one idea. So when you are presenting one statement, so that is what we expect you to do, even on writing also. Now, what is this advanced grammar then? Advanced grammar, because here you people will be knowing what is happening, whereas in advanced grammar, you will see that. So, how these components, how the components of English language so need to be arranged or need to be used to make a perfect sentence. Okay. So now what is that? So how these, the rules applied, the rules taken, so to arrange or to frame the compound and complex sentences. So how we can do that? How, what is the system? So that we need to use to frame the sentences is what is studied under advanced grammar skills. Okay. So here in advanced grammar skill, so you will be basically working, you need to concentrate on these things. The first and foremost thing, sentence framing. What basically sentence, according to the sentence, we all feel that according to the sentence definition, group of words combined together, combined together according to some rule, according to some rule. See, the rule comes here. Rule to make a sense, to make a sense is called sentence. But this is only a, what is that? Literary definition. But how many of us do think or do even think that, okay, so when we are making a sentence, let me have a check whether the sentence is having a meaning or not. How many of us even do think about that? We just will be only bothered to speak. We are not bothered to see whether our sentences are clear enough. Or even we won't think that, okay, what is that that makes the sentence complete? Remember one thing. So the first rule for sentence making is that we need to have one actor in the sentence, and so that actor need to do some action. So that means actor and action is very, very, very important. That means the actor is considered as subject, while the action is considered as predicate there. Or a verb, a relevant verb should be there. That means even for a simple sentence to be built, remember one thing, we need to have one subject and one predicate or one verb here. Okay. So that means what? Subject is a person who acts, and action is a person who, I mean, action is the thing that is done by the subject. Now you don't try to get confused. Oh, actor in the sense ma'am is saying actor, that means it should be only human being. No, it is not necessary. You can say dog is sleeping. Your dog is the actor. Is sleeping is the predicate here, right? So now rains, causes, heavy rains causes floods in urban area. So here, heavy rains doing some work. What is that? Heavy rains is subject, causes floods. So this is the action. Basically, this is the required action. So, and this is the object where it is causing. So it is causing. Who is affected? Who is taking the action? The action is taken by this object here. The dog is sleeping on the sofa. So, who is taking up the action? The action is done on sofa. So therefore it is a kind of, what is that? So this is object, this is subject, and this is action. Okay, so that means, remember, whenever you make a sentence, this is the simple logic you need to think over. When you write also, when you speak also, you should be very, very, very mindful. You see there whether you have a subject, whether you have a predicate or a action. So these both things are very, very, very important. Even if you have an object or not have an object, that will not matter. But so in one sentence, okay, in even a simple sentence, need to have one subject and one predicate there. Okay, this is the main important thing that you need to check. So why I am telling this basic thing means, yeah, many times it is assumed like we are just using the words. Using the words will help us our sentences know, students. So it is not just the combination of any word. Okay, it is big. Make sure that you have one subjective, so, and one should be the action there. Okay, so this is the thing now. So now I'll just give the glance about like the different sentences that you need to use. So depending upon the sentences, here we have simple sentence, complex sentence, sorry, compound sentence, let me tell you, and complex sentence. Okay. So yes, I want you guys to work on these things. What is that? Simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences. Please don't use simple sentence. When you use simple sentence, what happens? So we this one, what is that? We end up showing that we are not proficient in English language. We are the learners. For example, so I'm not very good, or so I really I'm very, what is that, amateur, so in your Tamil language. So that means, so I can understand, I know few words, but when it comes to speaking, so it is very difficult for me. So what I do, I make the sentences. But when I'm making the sentence, what I'll do, I'll try to just give simple, simple sentence. So that means what, if I want to speak one sentence, one complete sentence, I may take three breaks there. Okay, so three small, small, that means three, one idea, I'll break up and I'll present it in three ways. For example, like in English only, I'll say, if I want to say that I'm living, so basically I am in Bangalore, which is a silicon city, green city, and this is a place of opportunities. So how I can take using your compound sentence or complex sentences. Basically, right now I'm using complex sentence. I live in a land of opportunities, which is addressed as Silicon City and the Garden City, and the city is quite beautiful, and it is a cosmopolitan city, and it is none other than our Bengaluru. See, this is the complex sentence I used. But now simple sentences, how it will be. The same one sentence idea. It was one start and one end we had here. So, but if I use the same thing, so using simple sentences, I'll say, I live in Bangalore city. This city is called as Silicon City. This city is also called as Garden City. This city is basically considered as cosmopolitan city. So here people from around the world live here. The city is one of the famous place. So that means, where is that one big sentence which conveyed the complete idea? Where is this multiple sentence which is talking like the same idea? We are using multiple sentences. So this kind of sentences we don't want. Remember, because you are giving international exam. International exam is that too you're showing, try to show your, what is that, proficiency there. So kindly use compound and complex sentences. Now, I'll give the glimpses of compound and complex sentences also. So now, what is the first criteria? Every sentence that you need to use should have subject predicate. That is the first important thing. Then the sentences that you need to use should be compound sentences, complex sentences. Very rarely or on some occasions you can use your simple sentence. Okay, so but not often here. Then, so when you're making the sentence, because see, we are working on each sentence. Even by chance, if you people come to us, okay, to Uber Grad, and if you want us to evaluate your writing and your speaking, you know how do we check your writing and speaking? It is not just randomly overall checking we'll be doing. We check every sentence here, every sentence, every, that means we see the structural this one, what is that, construction also, and logical construction also. We won't just randomly give you the score, guys. You may be surprised also. You may sometimes get little bit upset also why they have given very low score, because we will be analyzing, will be correcting according to your this one main test. So in the main test, we see the structure also and logical connection also. Structure in the sense, every sentence we see minutely. We see whether each and every sentence is properly built or not. So to check on each sentence, first what we try to see, whether we have a subject or a subject and verb. Then we'll see whether it is a complex sentence, compound sentence. Then what we see in each of this part, whether subject verb agreement is happening or not. Okay, subject verb agreement is there or not. What is this subject verb agreement? For example, you people wear dresses, isn't it? So you say, for example, you wear trouser and a formal shirt. Can you wear any color with anything there? Or can you wear, what is that, a formal shirt with some what is that, track pant? Can you make the combinations like that? No, right? Whether a formal this one, what is that, a blazer with a track pant, will it go? Or a track t-shirt with a formal pant, it will go? No, right? So, or if you are basically having, if girls, I'm saying, if you are wearing ethnic dress, and will you be going with this one, what is that, Hawaii slippers? Or will you have some other kind of what is that, whether you people will have heavy makeup on a casual dress? No, right? They're not the right combinations. Okay, even in the sentence also, whatever, it's not that you need to use one subject and one verb there. That subject and that verb should be in agreement with each other. In what way we need to have agreement? I'll just give you the universal law here. What is that universal law means? So singular subject needs singular verb. Plural subject needs plural verb. Guys, getting it? Singular subject needs singular verb. Plural subject needs plural verb. But this is not enough, guys. Here, the challenge is, when is subject singular and when is subject plural is the thing that you need to identify. On the basis of this, we have 15 laws. Okay, subject verb agreement. So we have 15 laws, which I want you people to be perfect. And other than that, being perfect, you also need to make sure that you utilize these things in your sentence. Okay, so that means, so when you're framing the sentence, first of all, you need to have subject and verb. And when you're having subject and verb, make sure that you people will be using singular subjects and singular verbs and plural subjects with plural verbs only. Okay, this is one of the grammatical component that you need to showcase. In the last, I'll show what are the rules, everything that we have, because today I just want you people to know on what are the things that you need to concentrate to make your language fluent, to make your sentence fluent, because that is the main problem na. So everyone, every other person will say you that, yeah, you need to work on your grammatical part, you need to work on your sentences, but on what you need to work on? You need to work on individual sentences. In individual sentences, how you can work on? So these are some of the components that you need to check in. Okay, so subject verb agreement over. Then we have pronoun and antecedent agreement. What is this pronoun and antecedent? See, when we use complex sentences and all, we won't repeatedly use the names, isn't it? So, for example, we have so many students here. So, how do I address? Will I address everyone by each and everyone by individual names? No. I say you, isn't it? So, that means what? You is the pronoun here. Now, whenever we make a sentence, so what happens? I spoke to I spoke to students students about about English grammar class, and they all were they all are they all are interested to have sessions on the same. Now, on the same or on it, they all are interested to have the session on it. So students is the thing we have. I spoke to students about EGC, that is English grammar class, and they is what it is talking about, students. So my pronoun which is used in the later part of the sentence should basically get associated with this whatever we are trying to say. But if instead of this, I spoke to students about EGC and he or she, if I take, do you think it will be correct? Because student plural we have. So our pronoun also should be what? Plural. Can I take it there? Or those can I take here? No, it's not unliving, non-living things. It is singular and it is referring to non-living things, but students, living thing. Therefore, the right pronoun that I need to focus here, they. They're all interested to have sessions on it I'm using. It is referring here to what? English grammar, this one. Okay, English grammar class is a singular. Why? Because it is abstract noun. If it is abstract noun, it has to be singular. So if singular reference, this is antecedent and this pronoun is its pronoun. That means the pronouns which we take for the respective this one, what is that, addressing element, so that is known as antecedent. That means always remember whatever the pronoun you are taking to the respective referent, so it should go in with equal numbers. That means what? If the antecedent is singular, antecedent means what? This noun or this naming thing, okay, which is used, for which the pronoun is used. Okay, if like if this is plural, the pronoun also should be plural. If this is singular, the pronoun also should be singular. Now, here also on the basis of this, we have 12 laws which you need to work on. First of all, recognizing antecedent and using the pronoun is a challenging thing here. Okay, so that's what. But you people need to improve on these things. Now, the next concept that you need to work on is your modifiers. Guys, serious mistake. I see this one. Yesterday also, from 4 days, what am I seeing means, yes. So, and its modifiers are very common mistake. Don't think that, oh, ma'am is pointing out for us. Yeah, today I purposely want to point out the mistakes because you people actually will get the review, right? You will get understanding like where, what you need to work on. And this modifier problem is a common problem. It's a very, very, very common problem. Even in the local languages, that is your regional languages also, we make this mistake, modifiers. We think that that is understood. Actually, for the listener, it is understood, okay? But grammatical, in literary sense, it won't be a right thing. So, for example, I'm going to give the statement here. See, it is announced. It is announced that paraffin should not be distributed to people in bottles. Yeah, this is the thing we have. Guys, identify. There is some mistake. What is mistake? Please type it on. There is a mistake in this sentence. Please type it out. I'm waiting. Quick. Just like yesterday only, we need the energy. Yeah, you can type out. Type out. Unconscious action. What is that unconscious? Can you name, can you identify that unconscious action here? It is announced. I'm taking it as it is announced. No, it is announced. The announcement is there. So it is not a problem. No, no, no. It is announced. I'm using in an objective way. That is not a problem. It is announced. Okay. That India will be locked for another 1 month. We say that. It is objective way we are saying. Distributed? No. Okay, so should not be distributed. No, 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 no. I'm trying to say that that is also not a problem. Paraffin should not be distributed to people. Yes. So that is right. Distributed is right form. Tell me. Find out. Shouldn't? That doesn't make this one. On bottles, how can we give something on bottles? Something should be in bottles only, right? Mm. That, no, that is, it is announced that. I'm trying to specify that. Paraffin, no, the paraffin, no, 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 no. It's a common noun. Very good, Jay. Two people in bottle. Whether we should not distribute the paraffin to people in bottles, that means in bottles, if people are there, for them we should not give paraffin. Isn't it funny also? This thing, that means actually paraffin should not be given to in bottles. Okay, their instruction is what? Paraffin in bottles should not be given. It's not people in bottle. If you see this complete thing, people in bottles. That means you can, I guess everyone would be laughing here. Why? So the sentence actually says that, so if people are inside the bottles, they should not be given with paraffin. Whether we wanted to convey this thing? No, right? We wanted to convey paraffin in bottles should not be uh, distributed to people. Okay, so that's the thing basically we have. This is called, what is that? This is a describers. Paraffin in bottles will be describing something, but this description is placed in a wrong place. Many times it happens, guys. Now whenever you people speaking, or whenever you listen to someone, now you try to focus, you will find n number of such modifier problem. Okay, so if we say I sleep in the night, I sleep in the night with earphones. What is this? So basically, you, what is that? You will have your earphones plugged in and then you will sleep now, but it is showing that you and your earphones will sleep together. Is it right? This is what a common general trend. Yes, I sleep with earphones in the night. Right. So that is the thing. So I sleep in the night with earphones. It is trying to say, so as if earphones is your sibling. So and you just this one. So that's what, guys. That is the modifier problem. That means sometimes this modifier placed will be placed in the wrong position. So because of which the meaning of the sentences changes. Okay. So therefore, if the meaning of the sentence change, then your sentence only is wrong, right? Okay. So now one more sentence I'll write. Walking through the lawn. Walking through the lawn. The sky was very beautiful. Walking through the lawn. The sky was very beautiful. Is it wrong? Is it correct? It is wrong. Why? Subject is missing. Walking through the lawn. Someone should be there. Now, walking through the lawn. Who was walking through the lawn? I witnessed, I witnessed the sky, which was very beautiful. So that means, so here the subject is only missing. This also happens. We use many phrases, but we end up not using your this one. What is that? Subjects there. So therefore, make sure that whenever you people, what is that? Use the sentences. One thing is the describers. So modifiers, as the name suggests, it describes. These describers should be placed at right place, and also every describer should have a subject. Remember that. So every describer should have a subject, and that is what you will be studying in modifiers. Under modifiers, you need to work on misplaced modifiers and dangling modifiers. Okay? See, I'm giving you the hints on what you need to work on. Then, after this modifiers, I want you people to use or make your sentences parallel structures. Parallelism. What is this parallel structures? Parallel structures means, see, parallel lines you people know. The two things, if moving in the same direction, so where the difference between them is constant. Even here also, we all know that we use compound and complex sentences. When we are using the compound and complex sentences, so we try to use many connect So many phrases, clauses, and even ideas. And whatever we are connecting, okay, more than one in one sentence, make sure that they all follow same grammatical form. Same grammatical form. That means if you are using so one form, so in the first part, so make sure that you will be using the same form in the rest of the parts also. Okay, so that is your parallel structure. For example, I like to sing, dancing, and to write novels. Now, is it correct, our sentence? Our sentence is not correct. Why? Because you're using infinitive form of verb here. Here you are using gerund. You're using infinitive verb with adjective. Okay, an object is there here. So I don't want, but here and all we don't have that object here, not adjective. Okay, we have object, but here we don't have object, we don't have object. Therefore, and also their forms are different. Therefore, the sentence, even though logically it may be correct, but structurally it is not correct. If it is structurally not correct, then we are not going to use this sentence. So this sentence could be written as I like to sing classical songs, to dance, to dance contemporary, and to write novels. Okay? Or I like singing, dancing, and writing. See now, you people only read. You read this also, and you compare with this. Don't you think here we have breaks in conveying the idea? If we have breaks in conveying the idea, that means your sentence is not fluent, isn't it? So therefore, these things also you need to see. These are all one sentence problem. It is not like what is that? Here we are discussing something too much. No, in one sentence, all these things should be correct. Then only that sentence is a correct sentence. It is not that okay, so you're learning many things and we are discussing about many other sentences. No, we are seeing these qualities or these features should be for each and every sentence here. Okay, so these things should go for each and every sentence, whatever the this one, what is the theories and rules and the problems I'm talking about, for every sentence you need to check. Okay, so parallel structures we have, and then so you need to make sure that you are not going to use wordiness. Wordy, that means wordy in the sense when you're talking, so you should directly, if you want to state something, you need to tell directly. For example, if I offer a dinner for you, so if you want to say that you don't want to have the dinner, you can say uh, I don't want to have dinner. Thanks. I cannot take this offer. I cannot take this offer as I'm filled, as I am filled. Okay. Just before meeting you, just before meeting you, I had my heavy snacks as I accidentally met my friend, met my friend after long period of time, after long period of time, hence had to give him, had to eat with him, with him. So I don't want to have dinner, dinner as, so I don't want to have dinner as I'm completely filled. I'm completely filled. That means I can say this, isn't it? So that means what you people can directly tell. No, I don't want to have dinner. This is there. But the same idea, see, I have this way of saying. That means it is little wordy. Thanks. I cannot take this offer as I am filled. Okay. So this is one thing. But too wordy is what? This is what many times we try to do that. This even in the writing and all, I said you guys this only. Don't try to, what is that, be very wordy when you people write. Why? Because that will actually take away your score, because this is one of the component they are going to check in your sentence, check in your writing as well as speaking. See, just before meeting you, I had my this one, what is that, heavy snacks, as I accidentally met my friend after long period of time, hence I had to eat with him. So I don't want to have dinner as I'm completely filled there. So this is what too wordy, isn't it? Same idea, but we are using the circumlocution figure of speech to present this thing. Okay, that means we are going like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and telling the thing there. So that should not happen. Okay, so that also you need to avoid when you are speaking, also when you're this one, what is that, writing also. Now you may ask me, but ma'am, you said we need to speak for very long, oh, long time, isn't it? You're speaking individual ideas there. You're not telling one idea only by using many words there. So that is the thing. And also be aware of redundancies. Redundancies. Why? Redundancies means what? Extra bonus. I'm so happy I got extra bonus. Why? Bonus itself is what? Extra income. Why is that? We need to use this extra there. Advanced booking. I have made advanced bookings. Bookings. Bookings itself is what? The act of so doing something, so reserving something. So this one, first only, right? So why is that advanced bookings or advanced reservation? I have made advanced reservation, advanced reservation. Reservation is you're reserving something, reserving. So this one. And also general thing I'm saying, in the month of February, by, we all know February is a month. Why is that we need to use this month of? I will come on the fifth day, that is Friday, to your house. So that means what? Don't, redundancy is nothing but you're using two or more words which basically says the same thing. Okay. Repeated use of words which conveys the same word meaning. So that is called redundancy. So therefore you need to be careful. You should not use it. But you know what? In India, so using this extra adjectives, so is, what is that, I can say, we are fond of it. But we should not, okay, we should not use it. Why? It affects your this one. What is that? The quality of writing, writing as well as speaking. Guys, be careful about that. And ultimately, in writing, punctuations damn important. Okay. So, and in speaking also, this punctuation should be there. I hope you people are listening here. I'm continuously speaking, but I give some pauses, I give some high pitched tones, I try to, what is that, raise voice on some ideas. What is that I'm doing here? I'm indirectly showcasing the punctuations, so in our speech. If I just go without any tone, without anything, do you think you people even like to sit in the class? Even though the session would be informative, if I don't show this variations, these pauses, so this stress on the ideas, so do you think you would love to sit in the class there? That means this rhythmic movement can only happen if you are emphasizing on punctuations while you're speaking also. That means what? While writing also, you need to focus on punctuation. So, and while this one also, you need to focus on punctuations, right? So now these are some of the things that you need to work on when it comes to your sentences. Okay, so I'll be quickly showing what is this one. I guess this thing is already given in the Telegram group. Okay, if you have gone through, then you would have what is that, realized, okay ma'am, what she is talking about. But see, we have given you all the this one, the connectors. Okay, you can use this connectors to connect there, use the ideas to get connected. Yes, just a second. I'll show you the grammatical part about the sentences. Yes, guys. So here, what is that? We have sentence. So simple sentences I've shown you. We have just a single subject and single verb here. Okay, I have given the complete definitions with example. Try to go through and make yourself understand about that. Compound sentences here, two or three clauses will be combining using fanboys, that is coordinating conjunctions. So that will be your compound sentence. And here we'll have, so complex sentences, you can see complex sentences, two or more independent ideas, and so independent idea and a non-independent idea will be combined using subordinating conjunctions. That gives us this particular things. Okay, so and see subject verb agreement also, I have all these things. I have piled this all this information so that you won't go and search. So we have piled it so that you no need to go and search anywhere. So everything, so that is given here. So okay, and collocations also very very important. Collocations and idioms, you need to make sure the usage of the words should be in the same very manner. Do me a favor is the right thing. If you say give me a favor, I, what is that, this one, anything else other than do, it is not a right thing. Okay, so do the cooking, so you can't say make the cooking, or so prepare the cooking. All this thing is wrong. Do is the right verb that you can go with. That means collocations are the words, the combinations of the words which needs to be used in the same very manner. Okay, so you cannot change the verb there, but yes, you can change the tenses of it. That is not a problem. Okay, so that's what we have with our collocations. So we have mentioned all these things. And guys, today you will be, I don't know whether you have received this, the grammar skill book also you will be receiving today or tomorrow. I'll send it to this one. So our moderators will be sending. So everything, whatever the grammatical topics I spoke about, so you will be having everything piled up here. Okay. So you people can refer and make sure that your sentences should be Good. Okay, so these are the things which makes your sentences stronger. Okay, so now this is all about our grammatical class. So now tell me, guys, so any doubts here on these things? Yes, guys. Got clarity on how to improve your sentences? Okay, right. So it's not just what is that, knowing the this one basic grammar. We need to work on all these things. When you write each sentence, you need to look whether all these things are correct, it is according to the rule or not. You need to get through. Okay. Yes. Any queries you have, guys? Guys, and also kindly give your feedback. Fancy words we can use Jeevan very nicely in this. Like we have given a lot of access to the fancy words and all. Okay, you people take them and start using in your sentences. But when you're making the use of them, so be careful. Like it should not be used in a wrong way. Okay, in the wrong way, in the sense in an wrong position, that will make the things. Odd there. Okay, you need to always know when the contextual use of the words. We cannot just randomly use the words anywhere and everywhere. For example, grandiose is there. Grandiose is what? Something extravagant, something exaggerated positive idea. Okay, now if I say today's class was grandiose, that's not a right word. Okay, because I know the word grandiose, I cannot say that today's class was grandiose. So I should have said here today's class was informative, right? Grandiose is what? Yes, one of my students used grandiose words to describe his native place. That means you would have used lot many things, nice, very fancy words to this one. Okay, epitomizing. What is this epitome? So it cannot be a conclusion. Epitomizing means what? You're putting something on the highest level. If you want to put something on the peak, or something, if something is at its peak, okay, so then that is called epitomizing. So if you say epitomizingly, I used okay, so epitomizingly you're concluding something. That means you're in what context, whether like rest of the things aside only, that is your conclusion, something. If that is the case, you can use this epitomizingly. Otherwise, just normally, if you're using just as one of the fancy word to conclude, so then it is incorrect. If you are trying to say, if you have given the context that overall, so this is my priority conclusion, then you can say epitomizingly, Manthan. Otherwise, if that context is not there, then you cannot use it. Got it? So that's what the context of the words, the context of the sentence is very important to use the words and other lexicographies. Okay. Any doubts? Guys, do. Yes, it is this one available in the Telegram. So we said, right? So any extra thing, we'll be putting it in the Telegram. Okay. So yeah, you can say in the nutshell, ultimately. So to assert, you can start off with like this. Astonishing. Astonishing is surprising. Something filled with lot of surprising and kind of curious and good everything thing. Okay, so but for this thing, I feel like it is not this one. What is that? Astonishment. You can say incredible, you can say that. something surprise, but it was really good if you want to convey. And there is no kind of fear in this. Astonishment has some kind of fear in it. Okay, so that is the thing that we have. Yes, we can't get in one day. We need to practice it, ma'am. You are inspiring to me, especially in this. Thank you so much, Rajesh. The sentence formation I know is fabulous. Thank you so much, Rajesh. Thank you so much. Astounding. Okay, so astounding is fine. See, so much is not used, Sai. We use too much. So much we don't have. That's what I'm saying. We many times, we non-native speaker, we use many words so which don't exist only. Okay, we need to be very mindful about those things, those corrections. That's the reason I always say, don't try to imitate others. When you're speaking, when you're writing, you never know who is wrong, who is correct. Just because they sound good, so you cannot feel that they are correct. Okay, until and unless they are experts. Okay, language experts, for example. So you believe or not, like everyone of us, basically mesmerized by this word. This one, what is that? This starting phrase, myself, K. Sanapurna Murugan. That sounds so nice. You believe or not, even I used to use this for my introduction until and unless, until I had my classes from Cambridge. Till then, I used to use this myself, So, like, then I felt how meaningless it is. Karke. So, therefore, and also we say, oh, I belong to Bangalore. Yeah, so belong to Bangalore. Is Bangalore owner of me? No, I live in that normal what school day sentences they have taught now. They are, what is that? This one, what is that? Those sentences are correct. Don't ever try to imitate others. So go when you're imitating any word or any sentence you want to copy, please check. We have Google services, we have people so who can help you out whether that sentence correct or not. So kindly verify. After that, only use them. Okay? Right. Yes, Rajesh. It will be given in the this one Telegram. It will be posted there. Okay. So this grammar skill I have piled up. We have what is that? Taken all the important grammatical ideas. We have piled up and we have put it so that you won't go here, there, and search for the things. Everything is there with sentences. You people thoroughly go through them, and you will. I am dead sure that you people will make through them. Okay. But focus on the grammar part. That is what one thing that is worrying for me. So otherwise, you people are all excellent. Guys, so any other thing you people have? It's my pleasure, Jeevan. I'm really happy to have you guys. So for this sessions, it was really good, and so all the best, guys. So and kindly give your valuable feedback. So because that means a lot for us, isn't it? So that motivates us to what is that? Present many more excellent classes for you guys. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So is it good to next week I have this IELTS exam, little bit confident rather than worrying? Oh, Rajesh, so all the best, Rajesh. Yes, be confident. Okay, making just having worries or just nervous will not help us to get the score, right? Just you work on all these things. So I'm definitely sure that so you will crack the exam. Go with confidence. That's it. Yeah, you can contact us on Ubergrad only. We'll be, what is that? We would love to help you out, Alan. You can contact us on with Ubergrad IDs only. So we'll love to help you out. Thank you, Busi Reddy. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your affectionated messages. Thank you so much. Shall I pass it on to Shloka? Shloka, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Prajwal. Thank you,